Bart stuck a booger onto Sideshow Bob's head and flipped the switch on a machine, successfully turning Sideshow Bob into a strange creature. But all of this began when Sideshow Bob actually managed to kill Bart. Before Bart collapsed, he couldn't believe that Sideshow Bob really dared to do it. After finally completing his revenge, Sideshow Bob played some music and started celebrating his victory. However, this scene was accidentally witnessed by Principal Skinner. So Sideshow Bob decided to take Bart's body back to his home. He even wanted to raise a glass and celebrate with Bart, but by then, Bart obviously couldn't do that anymore. Just then, Homer suddenly showed up at the door and began questioning Sideshow Bob. But when Homer noticed the tattoo on Bob's back, he somehow became convinced that Sideshow Bob was actually a good person.
Well, you better check it out.
As time passed, Bart's body began to decay, and the smell became so unbearable that even Sideshow Bob couldn't stand it. Using his identity as a college professor, Sideshow Bob took various pieces of equipment from the laboratory. After assembling everything, a beam of energy brought Bart back to life instantly. But Sideshow Bob immediately picked up a hammer and knocked Bart unconscious again. As a result, Bart seemed trapped in a time loop, repeatedly reviving and dying over and over again. Eventually, when Sideshow Bob left the lab, Bart's body was discovered by Lisa, who happened to pass by. Lisa brought the entire Simpson family into the laboratory, and Homer successfully revived Bart. At that moment, Sideshow Bob entered the basement with a gun, but he was immediately ambushed by Homer. With Lisa's help, Homer finally avenged Bart. However, still not satisfied, Bart reassembled Sideshow Bob's body, stuck his own booger onto it, and flipped the switch. As a result, Sideshow Bob was transformed by Bart into a bizarre and mysterious creature.